Hi, it's Isabel975 and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. This is Nipsy does honor mode, and this is me just crashing through the Shar trials in the easiest way possible, using invisibility. So the first trial is stealth, just using invisibility and sneak through. You can just sneak through avoiding the red, but with invisibility on you can just wander through aimlessly, then just go to the back room and go up the gate, unlock the gate, and you're good to go. It is really easy with invisibility on, and I'm lazy, so that's what I did. The second trial is pretty much the fight. That again is pretty easy. What I'd recommend is just cheating it with equipment, because the one thing about the NPC versions or the created versions of yourselves, they don't have the same equipment as you, and that's your big advantage this in the same self trial. Also have remove curse available to remove the curses you get from unfairly dispatching other people's avatars, which is going to happen. You get told off for being unfair and killing your other characters' avatars and NPCs. It was quite funny. I ended up in this thing with two Karlaks having a go at each other after I got thrown off the top and landed at the bottom. But as long as you have removed curse on the go, it's easy enough to avoid the downside of this fight. And if you make the mistake of killing someone else's duplicate, but yeah, if you don't want that trouble, you've got to, each character's got to kill their own duplicate. If you don't care like me, just kill them as quick as possible, and then just use remove curse to get rid of the cursey thing that goes on you for killing someone else's duplicate. It's not that difficult. Then we come to the Leap of Faith trial. You can follow the map that's on the floor, that's just right in front of me there. You can see it. You can follow that route, which is still, it's pretty easy to follow. Or you can do what everyone does, which is just use fly. Let's be honest, flying there is the easiest way, and everybody does it. That's how you do it. It's how you would do it in D&D as well. Why would you risk reading a map that you're not so sure about, or making a mistake where you just go the wrong way, when you could just fly to the end? Then we have the fight in the library. The fight in the library, interesting because of the sound thing. Yeah, but pretty easy, to be honest. Kind of funky place. I kind of like it. I mean, it is an incredibly easy fight, but that's one of the things. Now I'm around level 10, everything does feel like a really easy fight, and I've really got to remember to not get overconfident, because that's the danger. But it is really easy to become overconfident when you're destroying everything too easily. The thing is, at this stage I'm level 10, I've milked some really good equipment, and it's so easy to become complacent and not worry about certain challenges, and that's when you get in danger. That's when you do run into something, because you don't take things seriously, and next thing you know, you're nearly dying. So that is the danger at this point. But there we go, there's the silent spell gone. We've only got a few baddies to worry about, and then it's getting through the Night Song mystery thing to unlock probably one of the worst weapons we find. I've got to say, I have unlocked a lot of really good equipment at this stage, so it is kind of weird when you're competing over finding not very good equipment or rubbish equipment. So the only thing was, they were so far away, this was going to take a little while to get to the enemy and crush them mercilessly with my fighter characters, because the two girls are doing so much ridiculous amounts of damage these days. It's getting silly. The Zell and Karlak are able to decimate most fights really quickly, as you can see, and it's really quite handy, just smashing things up, knocking stuff over and then just smashing it while it's on the floor. And once they're into melee combat, this is pretty much, pointless. But I was also, I don't know why I didn't cast a spell then. But yeah, I'm not using a lot of resources, saving some spells and stuff. And yeah, these aren't exactly doing any damage. The puzzle is not that difficult. It's a matter of reading some books and choosing the right one. I'm honestly quite glad to be nearly out of Act 2. The exit out of Act 2 is all the interesting fights in Act 2, to be honest. The big set piece fights coming up are some of the more interesting ones, some of the more deadly ones, some of the more dangerous ones. This is kind of the preamble, and because I've already killed Balthazar and all his cronies, there's going to be no fight when I get to the night song. So basically, yeah, I've made this a little too easy for myself in a way. But yeah, just it's fun just watching Lizelle and Karlach smash everything, actually, to be honest. And yeah, we were able to do some divine strike, which was quite fun. Don't very often do that. Unfortunately, my bird got kind of stuck, but that was quite silly. But that was that fight nearly done. Just this guy to go, and yeah, it would take both of them. But reading the book is this book you want to pick, and it's just a matter of making sure you know which one that is in your inventory to insert it into the slot, and then you're all good. And then you can get a spear, which is totally useless, but completely you need it for the story. It's not very powerful at all and not worth keeping hold of. But yeah, I'm actually doing okay on the weapons front. There's only one more weapon I really want to unlock, and that's the special trident I get from Rivington. But that pretty much I'm all set. There's a couple of passive ability ranged weapons I want to get hold of, but that's about it. But yeah, as you can see, they don't really stack up. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and that's the Trials of Shar done the easy way, to be honest. Let me know what you do in the comments down below.